Hey everybody, this is Daniel and a bag named Tommy and bear named Max. um, Today, we were watching, I don't know if you're a fan of the show, but RuPaul's Drag Show was on tonight. It's Monday nights. And it was, if you're watching the show, it's just top four. And if you haven't watched it, I'm not going to spoil it, don't worry. But part of the final, I guess, interview part, they brought out pictures of the four remaining drag queens uh, as little boys between like ages 3 and 6, and they asked the drag queens, "What would you say to you as a little boy?" And it's been done before. They've done it on other shows, and I've even done a video before of what I would tell myself as a young man, as a teenager, and it kind of struck me like, what would I tell an 8 year old Daniel? Because it was about 8 years old when I really discovered what gay was, what sexuality was. Um, I was very promiscuous very early on, so I knew I was attracted to men. I just didn't know it had a name. Um, and I think it's about that age where the relationship between me and my dad just kind of went sideways for a long time. Um, but if I could give a message to 8 year old Daniel, who was in Dallas, Texas, and was what, third grade maybe, um, and I was starting to discover what gay was, I would say, little Daniel, uh, things are not going to be easy for a while. Let me just give you a heads up. I'd like to sugarcoat it for you, but it's not going to be easy. Uh, you will confront a lot of hardships because of your culture, because of your religion. You will encounter a lot of moments of stress, and you will have abandonment issues because of your parents' um, own phobias. Um, be careful with drugs if you can't avoid them forever. Beware of the drinking, it can get bad. Keep a diary. Definitely keep a diary. Start now. Keep a diary of your feelings, your emotions, because one day they'll come in handy. Um, if you're really going to, if you really are gay, start being part of the community. Really be part of the community and be active. Not just participate in the actions, but be part of it. Um, what else would I tell little Daniel at 8 years old? If you want to play with a doll, play with a doll. It's okay to play with dolls and cars and trucks, and don't give away your Tonka trucks because they'll be worth a lot of money in the future. So don't give away those. Take care of your Star Wars and your Planet of the Apes and your $1 Million Man action figures. They're not dolls, they're action figures. Take care of those because they'll be worth a lot of money when you grow up. You just don't know it yet. But most of all, never lie to yourself. Never try to convince yourself that what you feel, that what you are, that what you where you belong is real. Stand up for yourself. Learn to fight back, not just physically, but verbally. Learn to stand up for yourself. And remember that no matter how hard it gets, no matter how tough, no matter how many tears you shed, in the end, and it sounds cliche and everybody's used the line, but in the end, it will get better. And one day, I promise you, one day, the camera will be on you, and everything that you thought, everything they told you was weird and odd about you is going to be the most beautiful thing about you. So what would you tell yourself at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old? What message would you give yourself? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.